Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Gonna do something a little bit different today that some other YouTubers have done. We've had Chris with the C's done it, Toby RC's done it with Dave from Hardcore. I thought I'd have a little go. It's a bit weird sitting here in my garage talking to myself, but what I'm going through my head is I'm trying to talk to you guys, all you lot out there and out there, all of you. Where are we at with RC? Why do we do it? What do we get out of it? Basically, I absolutely love it. I've been into RC since I was a really small kid. I'm just going to put a little picture up on my other camera there. Check that out, guys. That is me, tiny. I was probably about 5 years old there. Really cool truck. I will put it back up on the screen in a second for you. I thought that was the coolest thing ever. So what I did is actually found another one on eBay. The exact same one, guys. Check that out. Obviously that's remote control, so it's on a wire, not on radio control, wirelessly. But I thought that was the coolest thing ever. So what I'm thinking of doing in this little self sort of interview, guys, is just trying to explain to you why I do RC stuff. So essentially it all stems from way back when I was a mere little pup. I absolutely loved it. Progressing on into bigger stuff like the Tamiya Hornet there. Obviously this is not the actual I had back in the 80s, but this one, I built this for my little boy, like my dad built mine with me, and it's absolutely mega. It takes you right back. It's not super fast, it doesn't handle, but to me, that is what RC is all about. That thing there is what really kicked it off for me, guys. This one's a later one, Riri, and we put a 3S in it, but it's absolutely brilliant. Yes, obviously the X-Max is better, it's bigger, it's stronger, it's faster, but when you're looking at like £100 compared to £1,100, there's a big difference, guys, and not everyone can get into an X-Max. So if you can get something like that, you can have just as much fun, and I honestly believe this thing here we do get as much out of as this one. There goes my microphone, look guys, don't even know where that went. It's like a live stream and I got my microphone on the X-Max and just knocked it off. And another one, you can't see it out of shot hanging above my head up here, guys. So this is the traxxas M41 boat. Absolutely epic. I cannot fault it. But again, in all honesty, I have as much fun in my garden pond with this little one from AliExpress. 20 quid as opposed to like 520 quid. So there is definitely something to be said about enjoying all aspects of the hobby. You can have fun with cheap RCs. Cheap RCs are not rubbish. Granted, some of them are not super duper, but you can still have fun with them. For example, if you look back at one of our older videos, me and Miles took two little Amazon cheapies down to the common near where we live. We thought they were going to be rubbish, but in actual fact, they were absolutely brilliant. We had a whale of a time. We were laughing. They were rolling over. All right, they weren't very fast. They had no power. Did we have fun? Absolutely. Were we smiling? 100%. So again, don't put down the cheap cars, guys. Not everyone can get into these big, silly, fast, expensive ones. And sometimes you haven't got room for them. So sometimes a smaller one is ideal for where you're at. So just bear that in mind. Now, for a personal thing, it's a bit odd talking to yourself really, guys, but the reason I do radio control hobbies is because for me personally, it's a complete separation from the real world. I'm a geek. I don't care. I love it. Just embrace it, guys. I don't go out drinking. I don't smoke. And for me, this is my escape from reality. I've had my troubles, ups and downs like a roller coaster. At the minute, it's a big down, guys. And these hobbies really do help. Because when you're out having fun, I'm out with Miles. He's my youngest of 3. It's brilliant. We don't think of other things. We don't think of stress, worries, any issues. It's just about having fun and getting out there, and to be able to do that with my little boy is absolutely amazing. And to cap it all even better, when I take him to visit my dad, we used some of the same cars I had as a child with my dad, and now my son is using them with his dad, me, and my dad, and that triple generation thing, all enjoying cars like this Tamiya Hornet. To me, it really is a tearjerker, guys. It's amazing, it really is. So the YouTube thing we kind of fell into really because obviously everyone creates a YouTube account to watch things on favourite and share or whatnot, but I didn't really post anything on it. So again, if you look back, I think my YouTube's been live for about 10 years. It's changed names once or twice, I don't know. But the reason it's called Miles123 is, obviously, as you will have seen in some of the videos, Miles is my youngest. So that's why it's called Miles123. That was his login for his own YouTube, was Miles123. So we thought, well, I don't know what, Miles123RC. So I made us up a cool logo. Well, we think it's cool. And it just stemmed from there. So we started going out and about and making a couple of videos. And then we started uploading some more. And we got a few followers and we thought, you know what? This is really cool having some followers. This is like the big boys do. They make a video, they have good fun doing it, edit it up so it looks a bit tasty, boost bang it on YouTube, and see how many likes or comments or anything you get. And when you get a new subscriber, you really do get a buzz out of it, guys. It's mad. It sounds really geeky, and I suppose to a certain extent it is, but the buzz and the push it gives you to get another video done or fix that car you broke last time, it really does push you back into it. So as I said, we're all up and down. No one's perfect. Certainly I'm not. Mental health issues, yes. I'm not going to jump on the bandwagon with that, guys, but not been in a super duper place for the last couple of years. And as I said earlier, RCs really do help with that. So when I bumped into my old friend, not calling him old, Mario, I grew up with Mario from Broken RC as a kid. We lived very, very close together, a couple of streets away. And one Christmas, we both had Tamiya clodbusters, and that was literally, as far as I can remember, the coolest Christmas ever. Both of us, these massive Tamiya monster trucks. We used to use them down in the common on the beach, and to me, that's what RC's all about. It really does take me back, and obviously growing up, we drifted apart, different jobs, different areas we've lived in, and I didn't speak to him. Then I had a random Facebook request, not that long ago, probably 6 months ago to date, and it was Mario. He said, "Hi, Arad, how are you getting on? Where do you live? Blah, blah, blah." Started talking. And as you do, you have a little flick through on their Facebook, see what they're doing. And then, boom! There they were. Mario's RC videos. He was still into it like he was when he was a kid. How cool was that, I thought. So without further ado there, we were straight in the car, down to the beach, get the RCs out. Absolutely loved it. And it turns out then, he was as into it as I was. Snowballed from there. We were out and about most days in each other's houses. The kettle's never cold, and then the RC collections started getting more back out of hand again there, which brings me to my next point. Can you have too many toys? I have to admit, you probably can, guys, because as you can see behind me here, we're really lucky the fact that we've got so many wicked toys to play with, and they are toys, alright. Some of them are serious, like that X-Max there. It's got pretty much every upgrade you can buy on it. It's running 12S. It's absolutely ridiculous. This one here is just a normal X-Max, if you can call an X-Max normal. It's running paddle tyres because it's been in the water again, and the Wide Max. But you can have too many, I think, because we don't use half of them. I don't get the time. Storage spaces starts to become an issue with big stuff like these too. And obviously, again, you can see behind me there, there's one Raminator. There's a losi DBXLE there. There's another Raminator over there. I do love them and I do use them, but you can sort of get railroaded into, oh, you need one of these, you need one of that. You don't really. Like Kev always says, and I'm not going to jump on the Kev bandwagon. Kev says, Kev does. Kev, if you ask me, has just got it right. He's found the niche. He is the brand. Kev is the brand. So whatever car or helicopter, boat Kev has in front of him, you will watch. You don't care what the product is, because it's Kev you want to watch. And that's where we're trying to sort of pitch ourselves in the market, I suppose, as YouTubers. Dare I call myself a YouTuber? I'm posting this on YouTube, so I must be. I don't know. What is a YouTuber? I make videos specifically to post on YouTube, so therefore I must be a YouTuber. Am I doing it to get millions of pounds out of it? Absolutely not, guys. We do get a lot of support from various companies, and we are very lucky that lately we've had a couple of parts given to us by some incredible companies. We've had a load of stuff, the Raminator from Vitavon, and guys, I can't thank Vitavon enough for that, because the quality of those parts, they're unbelievable. I would never have paid that much to have those parts for it, but it's fixed a broken Raminator now into an absolute monster that, yeah, we can get it out bashing. Another factor you've got to think about, if you follow people on YouTube, like, I'm going to say his name again, Kev, our friend Kev, if you send this £1,100 X-Max and you absolutely destroy it, was it fun? probably fun watching it leave the ramp, but then seconds after, basher's regret and remorse sets in and seeing a million pieces on the floor. Can you fix it? Are you able to? Can you get the parts for it? Can you afford to get the parts for it? All something you need to think about when you're buying a car, guys. Can you get the parts to fix it? It's pointless buying some of these cheaper ones just because they're cheaper, because you might not be able to get parts to fix it. And who wants a broken basher truck, maybe the only one you've got, broken, and then you can't fix it? Not a good plan. So you need to make sure when you're looking at your trucks to buy that you're buying one that you can get the parts from, and they are available, they're reasonably priced, and you've got the skill set, guys, to fix it. Nicely segues me in. Never used that term before, but loads of people do. It segued me into my next point. I do a lot of videos with Mario from Broken RC, not only driving ones, but of late we've done some wrenching videos together, we've got a takeaway, and we've enjoyed a bit of social time, and this hobby does bring a massive social element into your life. So if Mario came over, and lately our friend Glyn as well, yeah, they bring their bashers, but because we've been united with these RC toys that we enjoy, we've become friends again. And that's like an added bonus to like going out with your pals with the cars. We don't just go out, zoop zoop, drive it, have fun, go home. We'll go for a coffee after, we'll grab some food. They'll come to mine for food. You know, it's a nice social aspect for it. I now speak to Chris with a C a lot on the phone. Robbie, 10BRC, you know, they're all friends that have come along with the hobby. So to boost that sort of mental health aspect of it, the connections that you get with toys, and they are toys, guys, these toys bring you together and they meet like-minded people, so you don't feel like an idiot for going out with your toy car in the field, because there's another 3 idiots that have come with you. And it's like safety in numbers then, and therefore you feel safe, you start talking, you get things off your chest, and you feel so much better once you've done it. Me and Miles went to Santa Pod a couple of weekends ago, and we met up with yes mate Rob and Max from Redfin. Absolute cracking guys. They really did make us feel so welcome, guys, and it really does make you realise how much of a credit to the hobby some of these people are. Yeah, you might not agree with some things that some people you see on YouTube do, breakages, and like me, I've had a couple of comments, oh, why'd you put that big losi in the water the other day? It needed fixing anyway, guys. You don't need to fix it, I do. It doesn't matter, it's a toy car, have a bit of fun with it. It's not the end of the world if it breaks. Take it apart, learn how to fix it. And again, segueing me back into there, brings me back to Mario, my old pal Mario. I have him do a lot of the wrenching on my cars because I'm going to be entirely honest with you guys, I'm not a massive fan of stripping stuff down and getting stuck in. I do my build videos on the laminators, and I have done diff service videos in the past on the X-Maxes and things, but I don't enjoy massively doing that. If I break something, yes, I'll get stuck in and I'll fix it, get the old hands dirty, get it done. You know, you have to do that. But Mario really does get a buzz out of getting stuck in and fixing something that's broken, and that's kind of his fix as well, because he uses that to detach from the outside world, tunnel vision on that broken car in front of you, and fair play to the guy, he will not quit until he's finished something. You know, if something's stuck or jammed, it will work every which way, and he will not give up. So, fair play, Matt. Good effort with that. And I've got to thank Mario massively, because those of you who know me personally, obviously I've got my bins on here. I have massive issues with my eyesight, guys. Really do struggle. I'm not going to go too deep into it, but I've had about 50 operations on my eyes, believe it or not. And I should be completely and utterly blind. So the skills and the care that I've had from my incredible eye surgery team, they basically saved my sight, guys. But where I do struggle, and I got run over, we're going to go down that rabbit hole now. I got run over 20 years ago by a car when I was crossing the road. Broke loads of bones, neck, back, pelvis. It was a right mess. Couldn't walk, couldn't talk, literally lost everything. House, cars, the absolute lot. So starting again, it does make you appreciate everyone and everything that you've got. So all these toys, trust me guys, I do appreciate them. Yeah, we beat on them, but wow, I do appreciate this garage full of toys, because it's like living in a toy shop. It really is. And on to that then, because of those ongoing illnesses and injuries that I've now got, I can't feel the small screws. I can't see those tiny little screws, and I don't know if you agree. Everything's the same flipping colour. The Allen key's the same colour as the bolt, which is the same colour as the bit of car you're putting it in. I've got a black work mat. The lighting's always in the wrong place. I just can't see it, guys. So credit to Mario. He really does get stuck in, rolls his sleeves up, whoosh, I get the kettle on, and the help he gives me with that, he's kept a lot of my cars on the road, if I'm entirely honest with you. Raminator's not too bad to work on. Everything's massive, everything's silver with black bolts. I can see that, but he's a great support to me, he really is. And for me personally, being able to go out with my RC cars and toys, boats, planes, helicopters, whatever, with my son, my youngest, Miles, who's now taller than me, but I always say, Miles, you'll never be as tough as your old dad, mate. The buzz and the sort of comfort and security that gives me to do that with him is fantastic, and it's like daddy-son time out with your toys. I can't put a price on that, guys. It's just absolutely fantastic, and getting out and enjoying things with him and seeing him smiling and changing things and getting stuck in. We're trying to get him back in on the wrenching a bit more, so he's more understanding of what we need to fix on the cars. And again, fair play to the kid. This week he's updated all our cameras, the microphones. He's got stuff to talk to, stuff that it didn't before. So he really is a credit to the channel and himself. He's done me and him really proud. He really has. And for me, putting him out there, because when he was very little, he didn't talk. He was very sort of socially anxious. He wouldn't talk to anyone. He didn't want to go out. He would hide. And almost forcing him to speak to the camera and be out there and speak to people with the RC toys, he's come out of his shell so much. And both me and his brothers and sisters and his mum, you know, we've worked really hard to sort of shelter him from the big bad world out there, but get him learning as well. So through his use of cameras, RC toys, meeting people, getting out and about there, he really has come so far. And hopefully you'll see, if you look back on some of the older videos along the timeline to see him now, he's a proper little chatterbox, and he's so techy and good with the cars. It's fantastic to see. Likewise, going back to Rob and Max, I really want to push Miles into these sort of situations where, like in Santa Pod, he was talking to these big YouTubers and in our sort of world famous people with Kev and things like that, getting him out there, because at some point with my eyes and ongoing health issues, I might not be able to take him out and about. So if we use sort of our sort of footprint that we're building on now to build that up to a point where all these guys take him under their wing, so when I physically can't take him out with the bashers, I'm welling up now thinking about that. Whew. When I can't take him out and do these fun things, hopefully someone else will think, do you know what, Miles, he was a really cool little kid, really into it. Let's give Ad a ring and see if Miles fancies coming out with us. We know Ad's unwell and he can't do it. Let's go get Miles out. And that's where I'm trying to pitch all this, guys, is that I'm trying to build something here with Miles that's for Miles. So this is not about me. All right, I'm on camera more because I'm a chatterbox and I really enjoy it. But this whole YouTube sort of journey, if we want to call it that, is for Miles, to give him something when I can't do it. The platform will be there, if you like, with the friends, the connections, the companies we've now got supporting us. Spent an awful lot of time on the phone this week with Lucas from Team Corrali, so we're getting a bit of a creator program hopefully put together there this week, so we can get some of their products in. And I want to get Miles unboxing and getting stuck in, because that's then the future of the channel, as it was started for him, will be him. So I just want to sort of, I'll wind this up, guys, because I'm just chatting on now and we'd be here all flipping day. But essentially what I'm trying to say is, whatever RC cars you're using, whether it's an X-Max, and a Tamiya Hornet, an AliExpress budget one, a cheap boat like this one here, an expensive one like that there, you can have fun. Don't get caught up in the trap of, oh, someone's done that, someone's done that. Everyone's done everything, guys. I'm building a little project now that the world and his wife have done, and as soon as I post that video, I can read the comments now. Oh, Kev's done that, Max has done that, Andy RC's done that. I know they've done it, guys, and that's why I want to do it. I want to take inspiration from these other people, and I want to sort of put me and Miles' stamp on it to say, yeah, guys, I appreciate you've already done that. This is how we'd like to do it. If, for example, again, I'm going to use Kev as an example because everyone knows who Kev is. So basically what all these comments say to me, oh, Kev's already done that. Are you saying if you've seen Kev jump an X-Max off a skate park, no one's ever allowed to post a video with Kev with their X-Max off a skate ramp? It's rubbish, guys. You do what you want to do. There are going to be people that are going to comment negative comments. You're going to get support. Don't worry about it. They do them, you do you. And that is really important. I'm just chuckling, my doorbell's ringing. That's probably a tyre for that losi there. Because if you notice, it's got white wheels on the front. So that's what that's arriving. But yeah, you just enjoy what you do. It's very difficult to get a sort of network of people without someone saying, oh, you didn't tell me you're going out bashing. You didn't tell me you were going there. Don't worry about it. Someone runs you down. Water off a duck's back, guys. It doesn't matter. You're grown adults playing with toy cars at the end of the day. Ride it out. You're not in school. If you don't want to talk to someone, don't talk to them. I was brought up, if you haven't got anything nice to say, don't say anything. If you read a comment that's negative and then you put a negative one back or defend yourself, all it's going to do is keep going and it's never going to stop. So just be the bigger person. Forget it. Leave it be. It doesn't matter. So we're going to end it there, guys, with a little food for thought. Do what you enjoy doing. If someone else has done it, it doesn't matter. I'm going to use you again, Kev. If it puts a smile on your face, that is the right RC for you. So in the future, remember that. Get your toys out, charge them up, and go and have some fun, guys. We're grown men and women, a lot of them, playing with toy cars, boats, planes, helicopters, and we love it. So get out there and enjoy it. Take it easy, guys.